Now, let's talk about iOS. Here's my lock screen. You'll notice the subtle depth effect with my daughters appearing in front of the time. Now, if I just press and hold, I can personalize it further. Now, check this out. I can simply swipe to try out different styles that automatically change the color filter, the background, and the font for the time, all to complement each other. Now, I can also make my lock screen more helpful by putting widgets right on the lock screen. So let me move the girls down here and tap in to bring up the widget gallery. And these are really useful for getting information at a glance, like upcoming calendar events. And what's even better is I'm not limited to just one. Let's create another. I can bring up our brand new wallpaper gallery, which showcases a bunch of options for inspiration. Watch how it animates fluidly as I swipe into the home screen. Notifications now roll in from the bottom of the lock screen as you receive them, and you can choose to hide them throughout the day. Live activities make it easier to stay on top of things that are happening in real time. And now with live activities, the Now Playing controls can expand to a full screen view that celebrates album art while you listen along. Focus has helped people reduce distractions and stay in the moment. And this year, we're taking it further, starting with extending focus to your lock screen. This means your choice of a photo and widgets can all be tied to a particular focus. You can have a dedicated one for when you're in a work focus, with widgets showing your upcoming meeting or to-do list. Or with just a swipe, you can activate your personal focus. All of your corresponding notification settings apply, and it extends to your home screen too. And now, your focus can also carry into the apps themselves with focus filters, which let you filter out distracting content. Let's take Safari, for example. Instead of seeing all of your websites, you can turn on the Work Focus filter and see only the tabs that relate to work. And you can filter not just tab groups in Safari, but also conversations and messages, accounts and mail, and events and calendar. Now, let's talk about what's in store for messages. You can edit any message you just sent, so embarrassing typos can be a thing of the past. Now you have Undo Send, so you can immediately recall a recent misfire. You can now mark any thread as unread, a perfect tool if you don't have time to respond in the moment and want to be sure to come back to a message later. And for developers, we're really excited to make Shared With You available with a new API. With just a tap, you can jump into SharePlay supported apps that you already have on your phone, or discover new experiences that you can share with your friends. And to give you more opportunities to enjoy shared experiences, we're extending SharePlay beyond FaceTime and bringing it to messages. You can watch in sync, and you've got the same instantaneous shared playback controls that make SharePlay magical.
We'll use our new dictation experience to send an email. Now, when I start dictating, the keyboard stays open, so I can switch between using voice and touch. I can even select text using touch and replace it with my voice. Live text is so useful because it's deeply integrated across the entire OS. And this year, we're excited to take this integration further by bringing live text to video. Now you can pause a video on any frame and interact with text just like you can today with photos. And for an even richer translation experience, you'll be able to use live text while in the Translate app with our new camera view. Now, when you touch and hold on the subject of an image, you can lift it away from the background and place it in apps like Messages.
With Apple Wallet, we're working hard on our goal to replace your physical wallet. We're excited to have launched Maryland and Arizona, with 11 additional states actively working on deployments. And the first locations now accepting wallet IDs are select TSA security checkpoints. You'll also be able to securely present your ID to apps requiring identity and age verification. Now, let's talk about keys. Starting this month with Tap to Pay on iPhone, millions of merchants across the US can accept contactless payments directly on iPhone with no additional hardware or payment terminal needed. Apple Pay Later lets you split the cost of an Apple Pay purchase into 4 equal payments spread over 6 weeks with 0 interest and no fees of any kind.
We've launched our redesigned map in 10 countries and regions, and we're excited to announce that later this year, we'll bring the new map to 11 more. Our new map includes great features like cycling, look around, and so many more. And with the new city experience, we pushed it even further with unprecedented detail for land cover, roads, and elevation, as well as improved driving and transit navigation.
You can now plan up to 15 stops in advance. Maps will now store previous routes in recents, so they're easy to get back to. And you can plan multi-stop routes on the Mac and send them to iPhone when you're ready to go. We're making it easy for riders to see fares for how much their journey will cost, along with the ability to add transit cards to Wallet. And if a transit card balance is running low, you'll receive an alert so you can reload it without having to leave Maps. We're also bringing Look Around to MapKit, making it easy to integrate high-resolution imagery from Maps into apps like Zillow, helping users get an immersive, ground-level view while browsing homes.
We have another major update for sports in Apple News. And it's about to become amazing for sports fans. You can now follow your favorite teams and leagues to get stories from hundreds of the best publishers in an all-new section called My Sports. You'll also find scores, schedules, and standings for the top professional and college sports leagues, and highlights too. Now you can catch the best plays from your favorite teams right in your news feed.
With family sharing, you can share your favorite purchases and subscriptions with up to 5 of your family members, including Apple Music, iCloud Plus, Apple One, and much more. We're adding a new, easy way to set age-appropriate restrictions for apps, movies, books, and music, along with quick setup of other important parental controls. And when your child asks for more screen time, you won't have to navigate to settings to approve or deny the request. You can now respond right in Messages. Finally, we've added a new family checklist with helpful tips like updating a child's settings as they get older, turning on location sharing, or just reminding you that you can share your iCloud Plus subscription with everyone. We're introducing iCloud Shared Photo Library to help you share photos seamlessly and even automatically. It's easy to set up. It's a separate iCloud library that everyone can contribute to, collaborate on, and enjoy. You can participate in one shared library that's shared with up to 5 other people. We've made it simple to share just the photos you want from your library, but we wanted to make it even easier with a new switch right in camera that sends shots straight to the shared library as you take them.
Many people share passwords and access to their devices with their partner. However, in abusive relationships, this can threaten personal safety and make it harder for victims to get help. Safety Check stops sharing your location with others via Find My and resets the system privacy permissions for all apps. It also protects access to your messages by helping you sign out of iCloud on all your other devices.
Smart home accessories can make it easier and more convenient to control your home right from your iPhone. To make it easier to control your smart home, we've integrated your rooms and favorites into the main tab of the app, so you can see your entire home in a single view. We've added new categories for climate, lights, security, and more. When you tap on a specific category, you see all the relevant accessories organized by room.
This next generation of CarPlay provides content for all the driver's screens, giving an experience that is unified and consistent. It's the very best of both your car and your iPhone. It also includes widgets powered by your iPhone that fit your screens perfectly. They can live front and center in the gauge cluster as well. This next generation of CarPlay powers your entire instrument cluster. To do this, your iPhone communicates with your vehicle's real-time systems in an on-device, privacy-friendly way, showing all of your driving information like speed, RPMs, fuel level, temperature, and more. And no matter what type of unique screen shapes or layouts you may have, this next generation of CarPlay feels like it was made specifically for your car. We carefully crafted instrument cluster options ranging from the modern to the traditional that use different colors, dial treatments, backgrounds, and layouts to provide various looks and feels.
And that's iOS 16, a mighty release that gives you entirely new ways to make iOS your own.